Welcome to Spill the Geek Tea.
It's starting to rain again. The rain had slacked up a little bit. The back motors of the ship are just holding it just enough to keep it.
Welcome to Spill the Geek Tea. This is going to blow your mind. Oh my goodness gracious, I let them talk for the pre-show and for everything before the show starts, and they go on about weird thing and
He's a freaky nerd. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the humanity.
We interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a grave announcement to make. Incredible as it may seem, both the observations of science and the evidence of our eyes lead to the inescapable assumption that those strange beings who landed in the Jersey farmlands tonight are the vanguard of an invading army from the planet Mars.
hello there. It's your boy, Tase T Kaaake. Taking over time scales. Gorgo's Food Conspiracy. One more time. Oh, I forgot to do that. There we go. Got to do it in the last one. Welcome to another episode of Snack Time Reviews. Maybe I'll have an intro sooner or later.
That's right. It's a channel invasion, and yes, I'm learning how to edit. The Tase T Kaaake Channel Snack Time Reviews has been invaded by the timescales. Not really. It's okay. There's no hacking going on here. I've got permission. I don't remember who started this, either him or me. But anyway, if you're watching this on the Tase T Kaaake Channel, this right here is a channel you definitely want to subscribe to. This is the origin channel of Snack Time Reviews that inspired me to start doing food reviews because it looked like it was fun. And it is. So McDonald's just released this today, just out. Photo credit to McDonald's. Hot honey sauce is here. Now, something interesting about that. See this guy right here? That's the Kandyman in England. He is obviously a Doctor Who fan. He is a unit cosplayer. He can be found on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS and Spill the Geek Tea right here. And it was just about a year ago when there was a Spill the Geek Tea episode where he suggested putting honey and chili peppers on pizza. And I hadn't heard of it. Well, a year later, it has finally reached what I think is the peak. Right here. Came out yesterday. Finally, McDonald's. Taco Bell beat them to the punch about 6 months ago when they were reinventing themselves as a chicken place also. And Taco Bell has already had the Mike's Hot Honey brand hot honey sauce. And finally, McDonald's has followed up on it. So today, I had to pick up a couple packages of this, and it's all thanks to the Kandyman right here. This guy must be some sort of a food clairvoyant, because he definitely did predict a very large food trend coming across America. There's a link to his Instagram below. Check out the Kandyman, and I think you'll enjoy his Instagram page. So, a shout out to Reverend Amagon, yo boy, and I'm going to go ahead and taste this brand new hot honey right here on his channel. So here's the packets I picked up today. Let's zoom in on one of these and look at the ingredients. Honey, water, sugar, red bell pepper puree. Now, I am surprised by that. How is a bell pepper going to make this hot? Because a bell pepper is so low on the Scoville heat scale, it's not considered a hot pepper. Okay, so then it has distilled vinegar, food starch, modified, salt, soybean oil, and it contains 2% or less of spices, which means nothing, it's too general, natural flavor, which means nothing, that's too general, sodium benzoate and potassium sorbate as preservatives, xanthan gum, propylene glycol, alginate, citric acid, extractives of paprika, and color, made for McDonald's USA, LLC, Chicago, Illinois, and of course, copyright 2026 McDonald's. For nutritional information on this, go to mcdonalds.com. Now, what I find interesting is it says made for. Okay, where was it actually made? Seems they don't want to put that on there. Would that be hard to print on the package? You know, if it's not, if I understand correctly, honey in food packages in Canada require a country of origin. The U.S. seems to be kind of behind on that. If somebody's in Canada, pick one of these up at McDonald's and see if it says where it's made. I'd just be curious to know. So, let's go ahead and try it out. I guess that color is going to be coming from maybe a little bit naturally from the bell pepper. Okay, what else did it say that it had for color? Extract of paprika. Okay, so it's honey forward. That is promising. I just want to see where the heat's going to come from. Certainly not from a bell pepper. All right, so let's get down with it with a chicken nugget. Ooh, that's sweet. I don't think that they offer a burger with this on it. I don't know that I would want honey on a beef hamburger. But they do offer it with chicken sandwiches, and I first noticed it this morning when I was ordering a breakfast sandwich. But I'm not really down for sweet stuff with breakfast. Okay, this heat level is impressive. The honey, to me, I've tasted honey that is not. It's not real honey. I'm not saying this is fake honey. Some of the time, sugar is added to honey. I think that's been happening in honey from Turkey, for example. I have tasted some of that, and that's kind of what this tastes like to me. Again, I'm not saying it's fake honey. I don't know. I doubt it is. It's just that's what it reminds me of. There's something about the honey to me that just smells oddly different, and I don't understand why. You know, if you want to do this at home, why not just dip your nuggets in honey and put a pepper powder of your choice on it. I'd like to amp these up and just dip them in some pure California local honey and sprinkle some habanero powder on them. That'd do it. Or perhaps a Japanese smoked red chili pepper, which they don't have in the U.S. Here they call it chipotle, and it's totally different. Okay. Well, How do I rate this? It's not above average. In comparing it with Mike's Hot Honey, I think I like that a little bit better. This is definitely a different taste. There's nothing wrong with it, so it's not below average. So let's just rate it at average out of 5. So anyway, if you like food tasting videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Look down below if you're on the timescales. That's where these normally air during this prank takeover video today. This is also on the Tase T Kaaake Channel. That's home of several great programs, Tasty Conversations, the Snack Time Reviews, and of course it's home of Spill the Geek Tea. Reverend Amagon, ya boy, that started all of this, where the Kandyman was on there and made this wild prediction, and here we are a year later with hot honey everywhere, and even at McDonald's. He's on Spill the Geek Tea, which Reverend Amagon started, and it's all for fun. And it seems that we're foodies too. We are geeks and nerds and foodies. So be sure to subscribe wherever you see this. Definitely give the Tase T Kaaake Channel a subscribe and check out his snack time reviews. They're just wholesome fun. Until next time, enjoy your snacks, your honey, your hot honey, your McDonald's, and peace out from San Francisco.